Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Penguin and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. Now, it has been a long time since I've made a video and I've still got some videos from like months ago that I still need to upload. I've just been really busy, but I'm not going to get into that now. This video today is all about Farming Simulator 17. So Farming Simulator 17 released the 24th/25th of October. This is a first look video. Now, just a little bit of a disclaimer. I've already kind of looked at this game. I haven't really played or anything like that. I just kind of went into the game, had a little look around, played with some of the settings. I've not really started. I mean, my Steam library says I've played it for 30 minutes up until now, and that was most of that was just in the menu. Then going into the game and just having a little look around. So yeah, this is a first look video. I haven't seen pretty much any of it, so it's going to be new to me as it is new to you. So yeah, here we are in the menu. You can see it's a little bit more updated than Farming Simulator 15. And yeah, so we've got career multiplayer tutorials, mods. This is a new category. Achievements, options, credits, and quit. Oh, we don't want to quit. So first, let's just have a look in the options. Hardware profile, graphics. I'm going to keep it on high. I've already played around with some of these. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit more. So yeah, that's that. Head and eye tracking, that's a new thing to Farming Simulator 17. Track IR and something else, I forgot what it's called. So it is Track IR compatible now, and I've got mine hooked up and working. Right, it kind of like restarted the recording then. Anyway, so this is the general. You got your controls, which is just normal. There is some like crane tools, but I mean it's all the same controls. I mean the crane tool will just be the same as like front loader tools and things like that. It's the controls aren't any different from previous Farming Simulator games. They might be slightly adjusted. And then you got controls 2, which is for your steering wheel or handheld controller. I have a steering wheel, but I don't use it for Farm Sim. I just like to use keyboard and mouse. I find it easier. So yeah, that's that. And then we've got a new thing called mods. Now, this is new to Farming Simulator 17. Farming Simulator Giants have their own website, their own Farming Simulator website, and in there is a mods page, and that is official mods from Giants themselves, or mods that have been submitted to Giants and Giants approve them. So they are kind of like official mods. Some of them are third party, but they are official. Giants have approved them, and those mods you will find in here. So it's kind of integrated in. It's not Steam Workshop, but you can take them. You can download them directly from the game. So if we just have a look at latest, these are all the mods that are available from Giants now. IT Runner Pack, which was a DLC last year, and then some of them like the Baylor, the New Holland, the Vadestat top down, things like that, where they were in Farming Simulator 15 as DLC or mods, and they've brought them in as mods again for Farming Simulator 17. Now, the one that is really standing out to me is the 4-reel module 01 crop destruction. Now, this is like the wheel lanes mod or the drive control mod that allow for crop destruction in Farming Simulator 15, and I'm all for being realistic and playing it how it would kind of be in real life, and crop destruction is like probably the #1 mod for me, apart from things like I mean, my top favourite mods for 15 were probably crop destruction, auto combine, courseplay, and then some others. But I'm not going to get into that now. So it is nice to see that we can incorporate some mods from 15 and some new ones like the crop destruction into 17. We're not going to download any of those today. The simple fact I want to keep this pure, fresh vanilla just for the first look. Multiplayer, they've updated a little bit, but we're going to get into the career. So here you go. You can see I played it for 23 minutes last time just to have a little look around. We're not going to go into that. We're just going to go into this. We'll set it off on easy just to be fair to ourselves. Select map. Now this is the new one to Farming Simulator 17, Goldcrest Valley. It is an American themed map. If you've been following the updates and the sort of blogs by Giants, you'll know all about this. There's that, and then there's the Sosnovka map, which I believe is the Eastern European map from Gold Edition in Farming Simulator 15. So we already know what that looks like. We're not going to look at that today. We're going to concentrate on Goldcrest Valley. So let's go. Now, here's a new thing. You've got character selection, so you can have a male or female character. I'm just going to go with male, and then you can choose the colour of his shirt. I'm just going to go with red. It's like burgundy because it's my favourite colour. We'll just change my name to Penguin. There we go, and continue. Now here is two things that have already been selected. The Challenger, I think it's Challenger, MT700E Field Viper, and the Valtra T-Series Cow Edition. These are bonus DLC tractors you get for pre-ordering the game, and you can still get these until the 1st of November 2016. After that, well, you can't get them unless somebody makes a mod for them. But these are the official DLC. Because I pre-ordered the game, I got these. So we'll start off with those just because they're selected. Let's go. Right, so startup is very quick just because I've got no mods loaded. It's just a fresh game, so let's start. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? This will show you the basics of the game. I'm going to click no for the simple fact that it is the same guided tour pretty much for any Farming Simulator series. It's for if you're new to the game, and if you are new to the game, that's okay. There is other videos out there, and I will show you along the way. Not in this video. This is a first look video of of how to get started in farm sim. But we're not going to take the guided tour because basically it shows you how to harvest, how to cultivate, how to sow, how to plough, how to sell things. I mean, all my videos, all my Farming Simulator videos on my channel previously show you how to do that some way or another if you want to go and watch those. But basically what we're going to do today is we're going to kind of have a look around the map, have a look what's new, and then maybe sometime soon, hopefully, we'll get into like a little bit of a series, and we'll do like we did last year, but hopefully more what's the word? More structured and stuck to it this time, because I kind of went off the boil last time. So anyway, we start off in this courtyard. We'll have a look at the map. The map is very square. No, the map. The fields are very square, ranging in all sizes. There is some odd-shaped fields, but mostly standard Giants maps are square, not curved like mod maps. It's a fairly big map. There is bigger, and there's definitely smaller. I'd say this is an average, medium-sized map, which is good. It's good for a start. So yeah, we start off in this courtyard. this is one of the vehicles we can drive. It is a... Well, it's a lizard. A lizard pickup rodeo. See, this is track IR, being stupid. There we go. Oh, we've got track IR. This is brilliant. It looks to me... Now, I'm not very clued up on American cars, but to me it looks like a Ford pickup, an old Ford pickup truck. But Lizard in Farming Simulator is basically, they give it to any vehicle that they can't get the real licensing for, so they'll just give it the name Lizard. I didn't know that. I thought Lizard was a real brand. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this before, but you soon realise that, oh, this is supposed to look like a Ford, or this is supposed to look like a I don't know, there's a truck, Peterbilt. It's meant to look like a Peterbilt, but you know, you soon realise, oh, it's not a real brand. They're just using that because they can't get the real name, which is fair enough. So yep, this is. I think we'll use this today as our little run around truck. So you start off in this courtyard. I believe this is be our farmhouse. I'm just going to get rid of that. In fact, no, let's open it back up. So before we do that, oh, let's get back in there. If we have a look, the user interface seems to have been a bit, you know, brightened up, touched up, more fresh, which is cool. Always nice to see that they've updated it and made it look fresh, which they've done. If you look down in the corner, you can see how fast it'll go. This is kilometers. I've yet to change it. In fact, we might be able to change it in the... Maybe not. Oh, I don't know. General settings, money unit, pound, measuring unit, miles, colourblind mode. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's for colourblind people. Oh, that's good. I like that. So let's just save that. Right. So now we're in miles and pounds, which I understand more. Even though we're in America, they do use miles, but they use dollar, obviously. So yeah, start off in this courtyard. Now, you will still have these information marks, which I do like. These question marks. And seeds and fertilizer. With these big bags, you can refill your tools with seeds and fertilizer. Once they are empty, you have to buy new ones from the shop. You can find them in the pallets category. Now, this is probably the most and one of the most anticipated things I have looked forward to in this game. Is you can now have bags to refill your planters, your fertilizer spreaders, which is something they do in real life. You don't just drive up to a tank, click a button, and it refills. I mean, you do have these IBC tanks like this for liquid fertilizer. You'll pump it into your machine, but your seeds, you will have them in bags, and you will lift them up over your seeder. You'll cut the bottom of the bag, or somewhere like that, and it'll drop in. So yeah, this is one of the things I've been really looking forward to. And you can see just in the top left corner, it keeps saying object too heavy, and there's like a little hand item. You can now pick things up. So see this wheelbarrow? I can pick this up. Look, it's like, I don't know what game to describe it as, but you can pick things up. I mean, I could put it in the back of my pickup if I wanted. Oh, I can kind of, yeah. There we go. What else have we got over here I could put in? I mean, I might need to refuel, so I'll just pick up my. I mean, you can even throw it like that. It's probably not a good idea to do with a jerry can, but there we go. Put that in. Anything else? Oh, might need the leaf blower. There we go. It's out. I don't know how long these will stay in, but yeah, they'll soon fall out. So yeah, main courtyard. You can now pick things up, which I think is brilliant. So over here, this is our starting equipment, and listen to this. Driving on the dirt, it makes like a crackling sound. That is amazing. So this is one of the starting off equipment. You will notice in this game, if you've been following the update videos, or the update, like the fact sheets and that from Giants, is that even the smallest equipment is actually quite big. And like this is the second smallest harvester. The other is the Sampo Rosenlu. That's the smallest harvester. This would be the New Holland, the yellow little New Holland, which was the second biggest in 15. The Case International Axle Flow 1660. Looks nice. You can see they've. In fact, let's just hop in. Now I don't think little things work on the inside, but what I like is if we unfold that, do that. I noticed this when I was just having a little mess around. Things start moving, like the little, I don't know what that is, the cog thing there, the thing there turning. It's just, it's amazing. The chopper there, I wouldn't like to get my hand in that. And little sounds like the creaking because it's an old machine. Oh, that's what it's made to, it's made to be. It's like made to look like. It sounds old, creaky, things rattle on it because that's what old machines do. I mean, it doesn't look old, it looks brand spanking new. But it's made to feel like it's an old machine. I love things like that. So yeah, starting off field. Up here, I believe this is a sell point. Yeah, it will be. Getting rid of straw and hay. If you have a surplus of straw or hay bales, you can place them in here and receive some money in return. So it's basically the sell point. Over here, this is probably the storage silos for your grain. So this is an American themed map. In America they have these tall silos, whereas in the UK we usually have giant sheds, like giant barns, and we just tip it on the floor in the corner of the shed. That's how we do it over in the UK. But in America they use silos. These silos are temporary storage for your commodities. Drive up over the unloading spot, which is this, with a full trailer and unload its contents. The symbol is displayed to the right as soon as you're in position to start unloading. To retrieve a commodity from storage, position a trailer below the pipe on the other side and activate it. The trailer will be loaded until it is full or until the storage is empty. So these have a limited, they have a capacity. You can't just fill them up endlessly. They will get full, and in the shop, I will show you, you can buy more of these, place them around and fill them up, which I think is cool. So yeah, let's take a look at the map again. So you start off with 3 owned fields. Pretty nice, pretty generous. I believe they are all planted. In fact, no, they're not. Because if we look over... Oh, I've just noticed that. You can now get rid of the map completely. So there's a little map, there's big map, there's no map at all. So yeah, 15 is planted with wheat. This field has already been harvested and needs to be cultivated, and I think that one over there, yeah, where that tractor is, right over there, that one needs to be sowed, planted. So you actually have one field, I believe. Or maybe not. No, tell a lie, because if we just have a look on the growth screen. Now that's something new. in 15 you had to press I on the keyboard to open that, but now it's all in the escape menu. You can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different pages. So the first one is the map overview, and this tells you all your different fruit types, which I think's good. Now we've got some new ones. We've got soybeans, oilseed radish, sunflowers, and poplar. And what I like is you can remove which ones you don't want to look at. So if I didn't want to look at wheat fields, I'd just click that, and it or to make it easier, if you had them all selected and you want to see which field had wheat in, get that. You select that, so you notice that 1, 9, 20, 28 and 15 all have wheat in. Now whether they're planted or not, or whether they've already been harvested, we will find out on the next page. So growth, blue is now cultivated. Now you didn't have that before. All you had was the growing stages, which I believe, yeah, that was it. Growing stages was all blue. You'd have really light blue all the way to dark blue. Then ready to harvest would be light green to dark green. Harvested you never had. It'd just stay on it'd just stay on the colour of the, oh no, that'd be it. It'd just disappear. That would be it. And you'd go on the next page and you'd find out what was in that field. You didn't have a ploughed one, because in Farming Simulator 17, ploughing is a really important aspect of the game now. Remove tops, that's for things like potatoes. And withered, which used to be red, is now a brownie colour. So yeah, we've got, so they're growing. The only thing ready to harvest is field 10, 2 and 3 and all the grass. So that's that. Prices, these are all the different stores, the shops you can sell your produce at. So you got Denton Bakery, Goldcrest, Pacific Grain, Gomez Ridge Acres, Maplefield Mill, Mary's Farm, McLean Biogas Plant, Spinnery, Stanton Sawmill, Wright Agribusiness. I wonder what that is, Wright Agribusiness. I wonder if it's like a contracting farm. Maybe. So the spinnery is obviously for your wool. I like how they put the prices for the wool on now, and they might have done that in 15, but this just seems more clearer. And McLean Biogas Plant, is that slurry? Can you? Oh, maybe you can sell your manure now. That would be good. And here's your farm silos, so it tells you what's in your storage. I'm not sure what that is. There's a lot of these that's new, and I'm still to learn what they are. Obviously, that's wheat, that's barley, that I believe is oilseed rape or canola. That's sunflower. That is probably soybeans. That is corn, potato, sugar beet, manure, slurry, wool. I couldn't tell you what that is. That's silage, straw, and I'm not sure what those other two are either. So that's that. Vehicle overview. Oh. Right. Something tells me that might be how long we've owned it for. Because now they have hour meters on it and so on. That might tell us how long we've owned it for. That is the... I'm not sure actually. Maybe. Because now you can like hire vehicles or like a hire purchase, so you don't have to pay it all up front, which is something you do in real life. I don't think many farmers buy their equipment up front because farm machinery is that expensive. If you were to buy a combine, that costs 400,000. Not many farmers have just 400,000 they can just hand over and buy a machine, especially the smaller farms. So they do a higher purchase where you're paying like monthly installments or weekly installments or whatever. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is, and I believe that'd be the sale price. Finances, new vehicles, sold vehicles. Basically what we had in 15, pretty simple. Animals, now this is new. Animals are a bit different in this game. You can now breed animals, and it is more detailed in how you feed them and how productive they are. So it is more realistic. So this basically tells you what they need. They need 50% base food, which is corn, 25% grain, wheat or barley, 20% protein, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, and 5% root crops, potato or sugar beet. And that tells you what. So sheep, they all need grass. They don't really care. Apart from water. And like it says, animals always need water. Every single animal needs water. They also need a clean feeding area, and some require straw. The food mixture consists of, there you go, 30% power food. I wonder what that is. I think you can buy that. It's like a ready mix food. So that's good. We're not going to look into all this in detail. If we were going to look at this in detail, we'd be here for hours. I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible, but it's going to be a long time anyway because there's so much to cover. So that's the animals. Your statistics, same as last time. How many hectares you've cultivated, job lot, time played. We're already 19 minutes in. General settings, help window, help icons in the game. You can all turn these off now. Radio, vehicle only. That's a new thing. You can now have a radio. So if you want to be that realistic person, you can have a radio on. Always, or vehicle only. I'm going to keep it off just for like copyright reasons. Reset vehicle camera, dynamic vehicle camera. Switch to trains. You can now drive trains, which we'll quickly look at. Game settings. My save games. You can even name your own game now. Timescale, real time. Traffic on. Dirt, normal, fast. Or the speed at which your machinery comes dirty. So if you wanted to be just like over the top, you could have it on fast, and if you just want to have it on normal. Automatic engine start, I'm going to keep that off because I want to have manual start. Stop and go braking, I'll keep that on. Fuel usage, low, default. I'll have on default. Help a refill fuel, buy, off. What? Whether or not helper automatically refills all fuel he consumes will increase helper cost. Ah, I see. Plant growth fast, plant withering off, periodic ploughing required. See, this is what I was talking about. After every 5 harvests, you need to plough your field to keep the yield high. It says there whether or not you need to plough your fields periodically to keep the yield high. But so if you didn't plough at all, it'd get to a point where you'd be harvesting your field and you'd get basically nothing off it because there is no nutrients in the ground. It's not been ploughed. It's not been worked. So I'm gonna keep that on because I'm going to be realistic. Amount of time you need to fertilise your field for maximum yields. Fertiliser states 1 or 3. I'm going to put that on 3 because you do sometimes do a lot of fertilising. And then help. So basically this is for the new people. But that's good. In Farming Simulator 17 there are 10 types of crops: wheat, barley, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, oilseed, radish, potatoes, sugar beets and poplars. There you go. So you got your normal, your wheat, barley, oilseed rape, sunflowers, soybeans, corn. That'll be your oilseed radish, your potatoes, your beets, and your poplars, which are like trees. Use the plough or cultivator to aerate the ground before you start sowing your crops. It's basically just telling you basics. So if you are new to this game, I really do recommend that you read this, just so you get an understanding, and basically so you don't just fail straight away, because that wouldn't be good. Now I'm just going to read this. Oilseed radish is a special crop. You don't need to harvest it at the end, but you dig it in. I remember reading about this now. Once the plants are visible, you can use a cultivator on your field. It's a so-called green manure and works as a fertilizer, increase your next yield by 30%. So basically, you don't harvest it; you just cultivate it in, and the nutrients in the oilseed radish will break down into the soil, and it'll fill your soil with nutrients, which I think is really cool. Improving yield, you can do different types of things like spreading fertilizer that way, spraying liquid fertilizer, solid manure and liquid manure. Pretty simple. Country Radio FM cockroach, whatever that is. Right, so we've been at this quite a while now. We need to kind of get through this quick. So we've kind of covered all that in there. Let's go this way. Oh, start engine, enter. I forgot I just turned the manual start on. So things like the manual ignition mod, you won't need anymore, because it's already implemented in the game. So Giants clearly do listen to their fans, and they see what mods they're making and what are the most popular mods, and obviously the engine start, which I did say at the beginning, my like top 5, and I'd say the manual ignition is probably up there as well, because you can get out and your engine stays on, which is something you can do in real life. Right, so this is something new that I like. Dual carriageways. Never had those before. So now we're going into like the town bit. I don't know what this is as such. This might be like Goldcrest Town or something. But you got little shops, you can sell your produce at some of the places, I believe. In fact, I think we just passed one. But here's something. There's a basketball court here. And I thought this would be cool if we just went... Oh, missed. I was never good at basketball. Oh! I've lost my ball. There we go. Oh, I'm holding up traffic. Whoa! That car just disappeared. Now, one thing I do want to know, just check, is are the cars solid like last time? Because that was annoying in 15. You could hit a car and you'd just bounce off it. Yeah. So... Oh, he's tooting his horn at me. He is not happy with me. Right, let's go this way. So this is one of the places you can sell your produce at. The Denton Bakery. So you drive over the ramp here and you'd sell whatever you've got. Right, we'll go this way. It feels more lived in, with the people walking around, the cars. Were the people in FS 15? I don't think there was. There's definitely people here though. Obviously a bit quiet today. We'll find some. So what's here? What is here? What's this? This is the Golden Yarn Spinnery. So that's where you'll sell your wool. So I don't think this place is based on anywhere in real life. It's just a bit made up, but it looks nice. See, look, there's people. This is lived in. What happens? Can you run them over? No, you just drive through them. Look, we've got us even like his own little shopping area, which is brilliant. So where are we? We're in the town. So if we go this way, oh, I think down here is the train line, which I wanted to show you. I'm not going to cover the whole map. There's really no need in this first look video. I'm just kind of like having a look around. So there is the train line, but there's no trains. You've got to admit though, it does look amazing. And just the little things like driving on the dirt and it crackling. It's just amazing. Right, here is a train. I'm going to show you what you can do with the trains. So this is like the grain elevator, I believe. Or something like that. What you can do is you can get in the train. You can start up the train. I think are we going backwards or forwards? I'm not sure. No, I'm going forwards. But now we can drive the train. I don't think you can derail it, even if you're going really fast. But it's just amazing. I mean, they might be going a little bit overboard here with being able to drive a train. Farmers don't drive the trains, but just so we can do it is amazing. And I believe it'll take you all the way around the map, like a bit of a loop. So where are we going now? We've just gone past Maplefield Mill, and we're actually going up to Wright Agribusiness, I believe. Oh no, we're not. We'll not actually get there. Stanton Sawmill is there, where you'll sell your logs. You can also... Oh, it's so hard to slow down. Oh, let's get out, it just goes. Bye-bye. Oh, it's slowing down. But you can even drive this this crane, which I believe's... Well, it is amazing. Enter. How cool is that? Brilliant. We can go down the steps. What's this over here? It looks like a giant wood chip pile. Selling point for wood chips. Here you may unload and sell your wood chips. There we go. We've got a big conveyor belt. Oh, it's a light. You can pick it up and throw it. Now I don't think it's like the sawmill mod for FS15. You can't make it into planks. You just dump your logs off here and they do what they want with it. Selling point forward. You can sell your logs here, straight and long pieces without branches, earning more money than short and bent ones. There you go. And I believe you can just dump them in the water as well. Mill pond. If you want to sell your wood, you can simply drop it into the mill pond. Straight and long pieces get you more money than short and bent ones. Again. Nice. So let's just cycle through the vehicles. So this is all the vehicles you can drive. Here's the other train. Oh no, that's... Here's the first train. Again, there's another crane there. And we can drive it away. But we're not going to do that. Train system. Besides road vehicles, you can also drive trains or control trains. At this place, you can transfer goods from one train to another by using crane or for logs or by unloading/unloading crops from or to the storage building. On the other side of the building is the loading station for trailers. So over here somewhere should be the loading station, which is this. There you go. Drive in here, dump your grain, and it goes into the train. Amazing. And I believe you can fill your grain up from here. Right. What else is there to look at? We've kind of covered most everything. I just want to know where the shop is. Right, I'm going to try and buy something that... We'll buy a weight. We'll just buy a barrel weight. Oh, you can change the colour. That's amazing. Let's buy. Yes. See, lease. You can lease it. Do you want to lease it for that? Yes. You can pick up your lease for... Oh, so... Right, where is the vehicle selection thing? Here. There. Where's that located at? It should be flashing somewhere, but no. It's there. Oh, where shop? where? That's where the shop is. So if we go, back this way, I'll drive to the shop, and then we'll just we'll probably end it there for this first look video. Right, here we are at the shop. So yeah, we've been through here. I didn't actually realise this was the motor place. Oh, Morgan's Massive Motors. How ironic. I did lose my wheelbarrow on the way down here as well. So here is the weights. This is the shop. Vehicle shop. This is your one-stop destination for acquiring new machinery and selling your old machines. Newly bought equipment always appears on the space next to this building. This is the place to sell your machinery, and here's like the workshop. Now there is actually a workshop in Farming Simulator 17, and we're going to take a little look. Not too much of a look, because I'm going to save that for other videos. And before we go in, I'm actually going to explain this. So this is a first look video, and it might not be how you expected it. This is how I like to do my first look videos. I look at them how I want to look at them. I'm not saying that to be like stubborn, but it's what I want to look at, and I'm just kind of like letting you guys see what I'm seeing. You might decide you didn't want to look at this, or look at what I wanted to look at, and that's fair enough. But in hopefully the coming weeks, if I have the time and whatever, I'm going to look at this in more detail, starting with all the new vehicles in the game, because they've added some new ones, they've added some cool ones, and I want to show you guys them in more finer detail than just be like, oh yeah, this is this, blah de blah de blah. So we're just going to have a quick look, because it's a first look. There is many things I could cover, but like I said, I'd be here for hours, and I can't do that in just one video. So here is the shop. Let's go in the shop. So we've got some new things. You've got your harvesters, your trucks, your tractors, whatever. Potato, beet harvesting. They've included the Holmer DLC. They've added a new tractor, which we're not going to have a look at today. I'm just going to keep you waiting. Things like windrowers. You'll notice that the machinery is quite big, but we've got some new things like levelers for leveling silage. We've got misc for transporting animals. I don't say oh no, that's a tank. So where's the animal transport then? Maybe that's in trailers. No? Perhaps it's in animals. Duh. Yeah. You've got your animal things. Here we've got belt systems. You can now have conveyor belts. Before you had to get a mod. It's just amazing. Pallets, so we can buy our seed bags, our fertilizer bags as liquid tanks, our food bags, pallets, and for saplings. You got your placeables. You can have placeable sheds, a vehicle workshop, a heating plant. But we're not going to have a look at these today. What I just want to show you is the tractors. Now they've added something where you can. I'm actually going to borrow some money. Now I don't know how you do that now. Maybe it's in just the. Oh, there we go. We can borrow some money. Right, so I've got 174,000 tractors. Now we can customize tractors. So if we just select this Massey Ferguson, you can add the front loader attacher, engine setup. So now you can change the engines. So there's different type of engines you can have. With this one, you can only have 2. That one is 105 horsepower. This one's 130. So you get an extra 25 horsepower for another £12,000. Wheel setup, you can have standard, you can have narrow tyres for spraying in your field. You can have, that's it, just standard and narrow. So we'll go with that. We'll purchase that for 100,000 whatever. Okay. So let's have a look at our setup. This is our customised tractor, and you can do that. I think you could customise the colour as well. I'm not quite sure where the workshop is. There might not be one exactly. Let's just take it over there to the sell point. You might be able to customise. There we go. So we could take the attacher off and we could put the standard tyres back on. It's going to cost £1,000 to do that, because we have to pay the mechanic. There we go. Normal tyres back on, front loader attacher off. This game is amazing. You can even talk to people. Oh, she just sneezed on me. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me, please. So, they clearly don't. Does this guy want to talk to me?
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Yes. Was it you or you? Oh, hang on.
Hi.
Hi. See, friendly villagers. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to end it there. We've not covered absolutely everything. It would be kind of impossible to do so. I would be here hours. I mean, this video's like touching on an hour, I think. It might not be once I've cut it up and whatever. But, yeah. This game so far is amazing. I've been highly anticipating it for so long. When they announced it in... When did they announce it? Was it like July? And... Oh no, that was when you could pre-order it. I don't know when they announced it. But, as soon as they announced it, it's like, yeah, I can't wait. Because I knew it was going to be amazing. And I hope to bring you many, many videos on this game. It's just whether I have the time for it. Whether or not I have the time for it, yeah. I will try my very best, because this game just looks brilliant. I'm going to have a little play around with it now. Then I will bring you... I'm going to do like a garage... I mean, I've already explained, so I'm going to do like a shop garage tour and show you everything. And there'll be like short little videos, all the equipment. So I'll do like tractors, forestry, harvesters, things like that. And then after that, we'll probably get on with like mod shows, and I'll explain that about the mod shows further on. I'm not going to do it now. And then we'll probably get on with making like a series, and by then mods should be really starting to come out. I mean, some have already come out now. Believe it or not, it's been out like a day, and mods are already coming out. It's amazing. And we can get into the full swing of this game. I mean, I did put over 1,000 hours into Farming Simulator 15, and I hope to do even more in 17 because it just looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, favourite and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this game. I think it's amazing. That is it for now. Ta-ra.